Hi! Are you sick of having the feeling like everyone has found their own art style they're so happy with except you? Are you feeling like you're creating art but you don't really think it fits you very well? Would you just like to draw like someone else and have your very own art style? Well, maybe I can help. A lot of people are asking me, how do I find my own art style? How did you find yours? It's hard to give an answer to this question because there's not the ultimate answer for it. Of course, a lot of practice is something that helps, but I know that a lot of you guys hate it when the only answer they get is practice, practice, practice. Because that's what you're already doing, right? Maybe it just needs some spice on it. Picasso once said, good artists copy, great artists steal. Wait, so that's it? We just steal art? Well, I personally would prefer saying, good artists copy, great artists get inspired. Copying a completely art style is kind of disrespectful, so don't just copy the art from one single artist. Copying an artist style exactly the way it is can be very frustrating for the original artist that may have took years to create their own art style. Be more creative and make your own special artwork from many different artworks that inspire you. First of all, let me tell you, finding your art style is a never really ending process. You'll probably never have a feeling like, I found it, that's it. I never change it, I will love it the way it is forever. It's a process, and also a process with your everyday life. Over the years, your taste, your character, even your hair color changes, and that also happens to your art. Maybe you have a phase where you like vibrant colors with happy pictures, and a year later you like everything's black and dark. But there's a way where you can find out what you'd like to draw and create your very own art style. But how to create a new art style? You can only think of 5 different ways on how to draw eyes, and you can't create just a new way how to draw them. Let me tell you one thing, it's like typography. There are hundreds of different fonts. If they are typographically created right or wrong isn't important here, because you can't do anything wrong in art, except you want an example, draw something with anatomy. So I mostly use Pinterest. I couldn't live without it as an artist, to be honest. With the help of this app, but of course you can use others too, I found a way that works for me to create an art style or develop my current style or just kind of upgrade it. Let me show you how I do it. First of all, I check out other artists and artworks they created. Maybe my favorite ones, and save them in a folder. I'll also have a look at artworks where I just like some small details, like the way the artist is drawing eyes or shading their drawing. Save everything that inspires you, no matter whether it's in their character design, facial expression, background, colors, shading, highlight, details, and so on. You see really fast if they fit together for you or not. Maybe you have to sort out some artworks at the end because looking at all these pictures makes you realize that one of them looks like it doesn't really fit in here anymore. At the end, you have a folder with some pictures in it by amazing artists. Of course, there are a lot of artists in the world, so it will be hard to find something that is completely new, and probably someone in the world will already have a similar style, but it's better trying out to find something new than just copying. Now you have all these artworks in front of you. Take a pen and a paper, something you can sketch in, and draw what of each pic is something you'd like to have in your artwork. Also, make notes, that will help you a lot. At the end, you'll see if something is still missing you need inspiration with, or if that what you have in front of you will be enough to create something new. Don't be confused if the first drawing you make looks weird. Maybe it just needs some small changes or details to look like something good. And also, it's good to take some breaks. Creating your own art style isn't something you can do within just 2 days. It needs practice, experience, and patience. So maybe go to bed and check your drawing in the next day. Maybe you'll look at it in a different way and see things you wasn't aware of yesterday. But now we come back to the practice part. You like the hair in that one saved picture? Try to understand the way the original artist drew it and sketch around a bit. Maybe you can change it up with a ponytail, short hair, curvy hair, and so on. Try to mix it with a current art style. Oh, and maybe you can combine it with the other picture you saved where you like the way someone was coloring hair and shading. It's like a huge puzzle. try out a lot, and let me tell you, don't be scared of trying out something new. We all would like to create the perfect drawing just on our first try. But now it's time to have sketchbook, digital canvas, whatever, that's just for trying out, and don't be scared of creating something that maybe could be ugly. Try it out. In the end, that could be the way of drawing you will like. Well, I hope that helped at least a bit. Like I said, there isn't the ultimate key for this because it's a long process, but that is a way that could make it easier for you to create something that will fit you.